in this video we are going to see the verb to be in French, but this time the future tense. Not only how to say it, but the pronunciation, the correct pronunciation, with FrenchSpanishOnline.com and myself, Pascal. So let's start. The first form is je serai. Je serai, and is a perfect pronunciation. Je serai, you can say it this way. You will be understood in France. Je serai means I will be. But there is another way people used to say. And why it's important to know that, because if you want to understand a conversation, you need to know how you can pronounce this sentence or these words. First, the verb itself, you can drop the letter E with the sound E, and you got serai. Je serai. It's one pronunciation. Je serai. And if you want to mix now the verb with the subject, you can say serai. Serai en retard. I will be late. Serai en retard. Instead of je serai en retard. Je serai en retard may be the way you speak, but serai en retard, it's the way you are going to hear French in France. Okay? So let's see the second form now. It is tu seras. Tu seras to translate you will be. And again, you can remove the sound e in the verb and you get tu seras. Tu seras. Tu seras en retard. You will be late. Tu seras instead of tu seras. Tu seras. The next form is he. Il sera. Il sera to say he will be. And here we have two things. You can drop the letter L of the subject il and just say I, and again the letter E. So here we have il sera. Il sera. Il sera en retard. He will be late. Il sera en retard instead of il sera en retard, or il sera. It's also possible. The same thing actually for she. We have the correct pronunciation elle sera to say she will be, but you can also say something like elle sera. You drop the L again and the letter I. Elle sera. Elle sera en retard. She will be late. We've got this false plural on sera, but very common to translate the English we will be, on sera, and now you know that we can say on sera too. On sera. The same thing for the proper we. We've got nous serons. Nous serons, we will be, and you can say just nous serons, again, nous serons. So anytime you've got this letter E with the sound E, you can drop it. The next form is vous, vous serez, you will be, and you can say now, I'm sure you guess, vous serez, vous serez. Pay attention, vous in this form may be singular formal if you speak to one person and you want to show respect, can be plural formal and can be plural informal. In this case it is the plural of tu. Vous serez or vous serez. Vous serez. Ils seront. It is the they form but for masculine. They will be. Ils seront. And here again, we've got two possibilities. Ils seront. You can so drop the letter L and the letter E. Ils seront. Ils seront en retard. They will be late. Ils seront. We've got the feminine form. Elles seront, to translate they will be, but she. Elles seront, or elles seront. Elles seront. Elles seront en retard. So it's interesting to know actually the two pronunciations, not only to speak and say to say them, but to understand what people is going to say to you. Because if someone say seront and you don't really know what that means, where does that come from, it could be a bit confused. So it's good actually to know the two pronunciations, the correct one, elles seront, and the way we speak, elles seront. Okay? So in this lesson, we have just seen several forms of the future tense. Je serai. You remember when we speak now, we say serai. tu seras, or tu seras. Il sera, il sera. Elle sera, elle sera. On sera, on sera. Nous serons, nous serons. Vous serez, vous serez. Ils seront, ils seront. And elles seront, elles seront. Okay? So you can revise actually the future tense with this picture. To finish, or before finishing, we are going to see just one point about the near future. The near future, well, is the same way to build it in English and in French with the verb to go. When you say I'm going to be, when in French you say with the verb to go, with the verb aller, we say je vais être. Je vais être. Je vais être en retard. I'm going to be late. Je vais être en retard. The way here, pay attention to the liaison because of the final S and things like that. So je vais can be je vais être en retard. I'm going to be late. The second form is tu vas être. So here, absolutely no problem. You use the infinitive form of the verb to be, so être. And it's just, you need to know the conjugation, present tense of the verb to go. Here, aller in French. Tu vas être, tu vas être. Il va être. Elle va être. On va être en retard. Dépêchez-vous. Hurry up, we are going to be late. Nous allons être. Vous allez être. Ils vont être. And elles vont être. Ils vont être, elles vont être. Okay? So here we have our near future. And we have to say that, well, okay, it will be simple, easy to say that the near future is for near events and the other future is for further events, but actually not exactly. For near events, yes, you are going to use the near future in French, but you can also use this tense, near future, for far events, no problem. So you can use the proper future or the near future. It is the correct way to speak nowadays in French, okay? So it's not surprising if you hear someone using the near future for an event maybe in 1 or 2 years. Okay? And now this text using different forms of the verb to be, future tense, and we are going to pronounce it the way we say it in France. Okay, so if you want to repeat it after me, of course, yes, it's possible. Dans un an, je serai en Italie pour les vacances. Ça sera super. Again, dans un an, je serai en Italie pour les vacances. Ça sera super. And of course, you can say, je serai en Italie pour les vacances. Dans un an, je serai en Italie pour les vacances. Ça sera super. Rien à faire. Avec ma femme, nous serons dans un hôtel près du bord de mer. Avec ma femme, nous serons dans un hôtel près du bord de mer. Les enfants, eux, seront en vacances chez les grands-parents. Les enfants, eux, seront en vacances chez les grands-parents. Tu seras aussi en vacances, toi. Tu sais où tu seras? Tu seras aussi en vacances, toi. Tu sais où tu seras? Je sais que Pierre, lui, sera en Espagne. Il va tous les ans en Espagne. Je sais que Pierre, lui, sera en Espagne. Il va tous les ans en Espagne. Et pourquoi toi et Charlotte, vous ne venez pas avec nous? Vous serez super bien. Et pourquoi toi et Charlotte, vous ne venez pas avec nous? Ah, vous serez super bien. Okay? So the whole text now. Dans un an, je serai en Italie pour les vacances. Ça sera super. Rien à faire. Avec ma femme, nous serons dans un hôtel près du bord de mer. Les enfants, eux, seront en vacances chez les grands-parents. Tu seras aussi en vacances, toi? Tu sais où tu seras? Chèque Pierre, lui, sera en Espagne. Il va tous les ans en Espagne. Et pourquoi toi et Charlotte, vous ne venez pas avec nous? Vous serez super bien. Well, maintenant c'est fini. Vous savez un peu plus sur le futur du verbe être. Merci d'avoir suivi cette vidéo avec moi. If you like, you share, you subscribe. Thank you, au revoir et bon français.